Okay, so first, right off the bat, the introduction should be completely different from the first link, so we don't want to combine those two. Um, it really needs to be broken up into two different ideas. Okay, just real quickly, um, it's okay to start out with the idea of it's contrasting, but really be careful of the wording, like the wording here, I think. Especially the dynamic input. I'm not exactly sure what that means, and that's not how we spell unique. The definition that you use for rhythm maybe could be a little bit more clearly defined. I like the fact that you're talking about it as idea of a pattern, and you say it involves the beat, but I think we can make that a little bit more clear. So let's try to get a bit of a better definition of the idea of of rhythm. Also, along here, the idea that rhythm gets musicians in tune with the music. I'm not quite understand. I mean, your definition afterwards looks pretty good, but I don't know if that's exactly how we should say it. So maybe just be careful with the in tune idea. Okay, so I really like the fact that you've got an idea of an explanation here, but you need to transcribe that rhythm into Sibelius so that we can actually see what it looks like, because the grader is not going to listen to your piece. So please be very careful and make sure that we make some visualizations. That's a perfect idea for a visualization right away. Also, let's be careful of the idea of using allegro too much. I mean, I know what you mean there, and it's not wrong, but I think we could just leave it as a quick and lively tempo. I don't think we'd probably use the idea of allegro there. That's used more for classical music. And these timestamps don't work with the MLI. You really need to show the visualization, so you need to write them out in Sibelius and put them up. I'm not sure what a tenor trumpet is, so we have to be careful. Trumpet is a trumpet. You could say like a tenor voice of the trumpet if you want. And we've got this idea of a rhythm that doesn't change, but you don't actually tell us what the rhythm is, so we need to write that out. And same idea in the second part here. I might actually split this up into two different paragraphs just to make sure that it makes a little bit more sense. And again, timestamps don't really help us here. I would really like to see that rhythm written out so that we could see how it's working. And so you've got two places that they're linked together on the idea that they've got like a similar pattern, but it would be especially useful if you can really show those patterns and how long those patterns are, how short those patterns are. I mean, you decide, but it would definitely make the whole part a lot more clear.